I was at home and I wasn't sure what to do. I was really bad in my addiction, and my husband didn't know what to do to help me, and he heard an advertisement on the radio, and he called them up and gave them our insurance information, and the man followed up with us. He was very good. He told me that he was found a place for me, and I was worried how I would get here and all that stuff, but he kept calling us and keeping us in contact, and he said that he found a place for me, and I had a ticket, and all I had to do was get on that plane, and the rest was history. Starting in September, my addiction started to just blow up. I got arrested, and then for shoplifting, and then a few days before I came here I got arrested again, and I was with my daughter, and I just knew that things were out of control, and that I just couldn't live that way anymore. I was so scared. I didn't know what to do. I was mostly scared of being sick because my drug of choice is pills and heroin, but I knew I couldn't keep living like that and putting my kids through this, so I came and I just surrendered, and I said, I just need help. Honestly, at first it was that I would get help with detox, and I knew once I could do that I'd have counseling and have a clear brain to be able to work on the groups. And also what interested me was the support they had here. They had therapists that I would be able to meet with and deal with my issues, and just be with other people like me. The other treatment programs I went to were nothing like this. They were state-run, and I was kind of scared when I came here, but having that I have insurance now, it was real nice to be in a setting where I could get as much attention as I did here. My other rehabs, I didn't have that attention. It was just, we were all just there, and we were lucky to talk to a counselor once a month. And we didn't see psychiatrists either. I mean, we had to request to see a psychiatrist, and it took forever, and the food was horrible, and not here, and I just didn't have as much support as I did when I was walking in the door. The nursing staff was excellent. I was coming through detox, and they couldn't have been more supportive. I mean, I felt really bad. They got on the phone, they got a hold of the doctor, they helped me feel better, and it was amazing. I lived in room 18, and there was, I actually moved around 3 times. At first when I got in, it was really good because I had another girl who was detoxing as well. And so I appreciate that they put us in together and not with somebody else who was a little bit ahead of time, because I could relate more and we could keep it calm in the room. And it's really nice you have your own privacy. You just have to deal with one roommate, and you can, you're free to do, relax, read a book when you're not in groups. You can take a shower when you want, which is a big change from other rehabs I've had. My therapist is just wonderful. She helped me get out things we both got out things that, for me, that I just didn't even know were bothering me. She was very supportive. She always kept her appointments with me, and I know a lot of things that really touched me were the texts, because they always were there to ask us how we were. They were making sure we were okay. They gave me the women here are phenomenal, and they gave me words of advice, and they really understood where I'm coming from, because they themselves went through something like that. Group therapy, well, we had such a big group, so we had a bunch of people, so I really needed to concentrate, and I liked it when they split us up a little bit, and we had more time. It was easier to talk and more time, but the groups were very helpful. There was a lot of information to take in, a lot of things to help you with your life. It's just a matter of getting that all and applying it. They were wonderful. I mean, you could really grab anyone if you really wanted to, and if you needed to talk. They were mostly there. They were pleasant. They were smiling. They asked you how you were. The kitchen staff was very nice, and the therapists were wonderful. My favorite group was probably the group that we have with our therapist, with the other people that have that same therapist. I liked when they did work about depression and addiction. We wake up around 6, and you have time to get ready. You can use your shampoo, a razor, whatever you need to do to get ready. I would always pray in the morning and take that little time to myself. And then after that, you get your breakfast, and you get to have a morning meeting, just announcements and things, and start out your day with a good vibe and a good reading. And then after that, you're in groups from about 9 to 3:30. It goes by really fast. Some days are longer than others, but it does go by really fast, and there's a lot of information. And they do switch it up, which is nice, to have different perspectives, and different counselors run different groups. And then after we stop for lunch, and then we have 3 more groups. And then the best part, I do want to say, one of the best parts of being here was that they had AA and ACA meetings come in, and it was just awesome to get that every night. I could relate a lot to those people, and it's a good start for the 12-step program. I really liked the time with the therapist, and like I said, the nursing staff. I really liked that I could see a psychiatrist and deal with my dual diagnosis at the same time, because that's a big issue. It was why I used and things. I really liked having the community have my back. I loved having some women with me, the men too, but the women, and forming bonds with them. It was just wonderful. I think just that no matter what I'm facing, no matter what problems I'm going through, that I'm okay. I'm just sick. I'm trying to get better. It doesn't define me, and that anything is possible. I mean, I had a broken soul coming in here, and now I have hope, and I'm starting to heal and starting to be, the person that I always was, getting to know myself again, actually. I would tell them that if you are really ready and you're ready to put in all the work you have to necessary, they will give you all the tools and all the support, medically, emotionally, to be able to succeed. But I do know that you have to make a commitment, and you have to be ready. And once you're ready to do that, that's a great place to be. It really is. It's a peaceful environment.